Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. American Pickers season wraps filming, when will it return? American Pickers is far from over with. While ratings dropped and many fans stopped watching after the show fired Frank Fritz, History Channel still believes in the reality TV series. They have signed Mike Wolfe to more seasons, and the newest one should hit later this year. As a matter of fact, reports indicate Mike finished filming season 26 last month. Here is what you need to know about the next season of American Pickers. American Pickers finished filming new season. American Pickers signed Mike Wolfe to come back and host the show for a few more seasons at least. The new one is season 26, and Mike will be back, although Frank Fritz is finished with the show as he recovers from a massive stroke. Mike has been out filming the show all year to this date, and this means it is closing in on time for the new season to hit the History Channel. As a matter of fact, while the show reportedly already wrapped filming for season 26, there are still reports that they will be out again as early as August to film more. Of course, Mike Wolfe has more in mind than season 26, as he is signed on through at least season 28, and picking has always been his life. This means that Mike, with or without American Pickers, won't be stopping anytime soon. As for Frank, he continues to recover from his stroke. He has a conservator helping with his bills and living expenses. However, fans shouldn't expect ever to see him return to television. What to expect from American Pickers season 26? As mentioned, Mike Wolfe will be back as the host and without Frank Fritz by his side. Instead, Mike and Danielle Colby are once again joined by Mike's brother Robbie Wolfe and relic hunter Jersey John. Season 26 reportedly includes 40 new episodes ordered for the series, playing out over 3 seasons, through season 28. When it comes to American Pickers season 26, filming for the first half of season 26 in the fall of 2023 via US Sun, Mike showed he returned to the road for much of this year. He filmed the other half of episodes, which reportedly wrapped up in June. With the first half filmed and likely already edited, and the second finished last month, with editing likely underway, American Pickers should finally return to History Channel this fall at the earliest. As the dust settles on yet another season of American Pickers, fans are already speculating about when Mike Wolfe and his team will grace their screens again. The latest season brought a mix of high-stakes finds, heartwarming moments, and a deeper dive into the lives of the Pickers themselves. The excitement of unearthing hidden treasures is only rivaled by the personal stories woven into each episode, keeping audiences coming back season after season. But now that filming has wrapped, the big question remains: when will the show return? The adventures behind the scenes. For Mike Wolfe and his brother, Robbie, the road has been a long and winding one this season. From small-town barn finds to expansive warehouse digs, they've traveled across the country uncovering pieces of history one artifact at a time. This season saw an increased focus on the stories behind the finds, more conversations with collectors, and a spotlight on the emotional connections tied to their possessions. Robbie, who has taken on a more prominent role in recent seasons, emerged as the heart of the operation. Fans have warmed up to his light-hearted humor and knack for negotiation, and this season highlighted his growing expertise. A memorable episode featured Robbie uncovering a pristine Harley-Davidson panhead hidden in a garage for decades. The discovery was a reminder of how powerful nostalgia can be and how these artifacts serve as time capsules for an era long gone. Meanwhile, Mike continued to shine as the fearless leader, diving headfirst into dusty basements and crammed attics. His passion for storytelling has always been the soul of the show, and this season was no exception. One standout moment featured Mike uncovering a rare 1920s Coca-Cola vending machine, restoring it to its former glory, and gifting it to a small-town museum. It was a gesture that reminded viewers of the show's mission to preserve history and honor the past. Danielle's eye for treasure. Of course, no season of American Pickers would be complete without Danielle Colby, the sharp-eyed, quick-witted manager of the antique archaeology shop. This season showcased her taking a more active role in the picking process, traveling to meet collectors and help assess potential finds. Danielle's standout episode involved her visiting a century-old theater on the verge of demolition. With her keen eye for detail, she spotted a collection of vintage playbills and costumes hidden in the theater's rafters. The emotional highlight came when she reunited these treasures with a local historical society, ensuring that the town's cultural legacy wouldn't be forgotten. Danielle also let viewers into her personal life this season, sharing glimpses of her passion for burlesque dancing and her ongoing work in preserving vintage clothing. Her multifaceted personality continues to resonate with fans who admire her drive and creativity. The return of Frank Fritz. A recurring question among viewers this season was whether former co-host Frank Fritz would make an appearance. While Frank's absence has been felt, Mike and Robbie have continued to honor his contributions to the show's legacy. Fans noticed subtle nods to Frank in several episodes, such as revisiting locations he once picked and referencing memorable finds from his tenure. The possibility of Frank's return remains a topic of speculation, and Mike has expressed his hope that Frank might rejoin the team in the future. For now, the show continues to evolve with its current cast, but the door remains open for a potential reunion. When will the new season air? While the exact return date of American Pickers has yet to be announced, the show's production schedule offers some clues. Typically, the series airs 2 seasons per year, with a few months' gap between them. If this pattern holds, fans can likely expect new episodes to premiere in early spring. However, there's been buzz about the show potentially taking a longer break to allow for more in-depth storytelling and higher production quality. This season's emphasis on restoration projects and historical research suggests the team is investing more time into each episode, which could mean a slightly delayed but more rewarding return. What fans can look forward to when the show does return. Fans can anticipate even more thrilling discoveries and heartfelt stories. Mike has hinted at a few exciting projects in the works, including a collaboration with a major automotive museum to feature rare vintage cars. Robbie has teased a cross-country road trip with a focus on Route 66, exploring the forgotten treasures of America's most iconic highway. Meanwhile, Danielle is reportedly working on a spin-off project centered around her love for vintage fashion and burlesque, which could provide a fresh perspective on the world of antiques. Why American Pickers endures. At its core, American Pickers is about more than just antiques. It's about the stories behind the objects, the lives they've touched, the memories they hold, and the history they represent. In a world that often feels fast-paced and disposable, the show reminds us of the value of preserving the past and cherishing what came before. As fans eagerly await the next season, they can reflect on the show's enduring appeal. Whether it's the thrill of the hunt, the charm of the cast, or the fascinating stories behind the finds, American Pickers continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. So while the cameras may have stopped rolling for now, the excitement is far from over. With the promise of new adventures and discoveries on the horizon, the road ahead for American Pickers looks as exciting as ever. Stay tuned, Pickers. You never know what treasures are just around the corner.